K3. I'm Jen.
I'm Karen.
I'm Marisa.
And this is a whole new segment that we are calling the K3 Presents A Shot of News.
Yeah.
It's very exciting. We're going to kind of figure our way out through this, but we've decided or we've realized that there's certain things that we just kind of want to dig a little deeper into. And so with the help of our very good friends, Drama Milk and Drama Current, we are bringing you news-ish stuff that we're going to kind of deep dive.
Yes.
So, with that being said, the thing that kind of piqued our interest this week, because it's much deeper and much broader and probably something we'll talk about numerous times, and something that I am wildly fascinated about, is the celebrity dating culture in Korea versus here. Because the news broke, it's not really news, the gossip broke.
The gossip broke
this week that Sung Yi-jin and Hyun Bin are possibly dating, with a report that they were both in LA, which that is exciting, and that they were golfing together and having dinner with her mom. And they both came out and vehemently denied it.
Therefore, they're dating.
Therefore, they're dating, of course.
Yeah.
Vehemently denied it.
Or are they really married, and have they been for the last 2 years?
And I think
it just went
crazy.
blew up,
Like,
right?
it just blew up. And so it fascinates
like that,
me.
right?
Like,
yes.
Like that this is the culture. Like, who cares?
Right.
Really. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a beautiful couple. Like, that's
Yeah.
all on board for that. Like,
So
come
ship
on.
that couple in real life?
Right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
All in. all in. But it is wild to me, the level of just the brush fire that occurred just because some random person posted on some random forum site
Some
that they
speculation.
saw someone who, no picture evidence, no nothing. And
Oh, there's no picture?
There's no picture.
Oh, no,
Oh.
not even
Separate
pictures?
No.
Where
There's
they say
nothing.
they're in the same place?
And yet this became a huge news item.
So what's fascinating to us is there's already different stratifications of
Absolutely.
gossip and who and dating, celebrity dating here in the US. So what's fascinating to us is that the kind of voraciousness of people consuming this information in South Korea and how it just, like you said, took off in this crazy way.
To the point where
they're grown-ups.
They're grown-ups. Like, over the age of 35 grown-ups.
Yes.
Like, not even like,
Yeah.
full-on grown-ups. Full-on. Like, they actually had to say, literally, Vast Entertainment was like, this will be the last time we comment on this. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, but that's what I'm saying.
on them.
Like, what's really interesting about that is, like, Hyun Bin has admitted a couple of times that he's been in a relationship. So he's not one to be like,
So he's not one to necessarily...
he's not really a big
Right,
denier.
he was dating Kang Sara.
Yeah, and they came on for 2 weeks, and he was like, yeah, you've got
We're
us.
dating.
We're dating. It's happening.
Yeah, and now we broke up.
And now we broke
All right.
up. All right. So I don't see him being like, this is
Wow.
this is it.
They were honest about it?
Yeah. So, and especially if you're dating Sung Yi-jin, please.
Oh.
Come on. So I personally think it's a false rumor. Not that it matters what I think, but I mean, I just
And isn't that the point?
yeah.
Yeah, the speed
Doesn't
and
matter.
intensity.
Why does it matter?
The speed, well, of course it matters. But the speed and intensity of the reaction is, I think, what's, fascinating to me.
Yes.
Definitely.
And it kind of in that same like scope of it all, what I find also fascinating is like the level of the way the celebrities in South Korea, they will not, it's amazing if they go public with their relationship. Like
Yeah.
it's like a testament to something. And because if it's just because they're so just the level of the netizens out out
Yeah, the
when
ownership.
the ownership is
Yeah.
it's we call them twihards here in the States. It is that weird faction of people who seem to believe that Rob, I forgot his last name, the two leads from Twilight are secretly married with 3 children and that they're hiding and that they are pretending to date other people because they're
Kristen
trying to
Stewart and Rob
Pattinson.
Pattinson.
That's it. That they are they're married secretly and have a couple of children that they are keeping hidden in Canada, I believe, because they don't want anyone to find out about their relationship.
Why would they not want anyone
Right?
to find
Yeah.
out about their relationship?
It's this level of like delusion that is astounding.
Yeah, like we've
to me.
taken fan fiction and like made it this weird reality. It's like...
And so you see a similarity between that and a
yeah,
story
just
like this becoming like instantly like, oh!
Yeah,
you know,
the gossip
it's gotta be
culture is just, it has a different flavor to it in
I mean,
South
even
Korea.
look at that.
So,
They were the two, and I am wild. I am oddly invested in this couple, and I don't follow I don't follow K-pop at all. But the two from Cube Entertainment,
that story.
that story fascinates me.
Yes.
Like
Hyun and
Edon. Look at me looking so
from
cool and hip.
Pentagon.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
impressed.
These kids, they're just kids.
And
Let
they-
them have a
And
relationship.
they've been in a relationship for 2 years.
I know, but you get fired from your agency because they don't trust you anymore.
And
This
Wait,
whole
what?
no dating
no
thing.
oh my god.
It's just,
That's especially true. Is it K-drama as well as K-pop? Because I've heard about
well,
it
if
a
you're
lot
in an
K-pop.
agency when you're in training, and that
Okay.
could be, you
You're
know,
not
I
allowed
think
to
it's more
date.
prevalent in the K-pop world, but I don't know.
you're not
I
allowed
don't
to
know.
date
I
when
know
you're
nothing about
training.
K-pop.
And it's different for different agencies, and some are just like, we just want to know if you're dating, but
Give us a heads up in case.
but the
there's any-
rule is that you're not allowed to date, which you cannot do where we live because, you know, human rights.
It's
Because love
love. Yeah.
and other
But
things.
it just seems they're both in their 20s. Like,
Yes.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, ladies, but in our 20s, when we were gallivanting around college campuses and enjoying our 20s, that was kind of prime dating time. So how do you say to these kids,
Yeah.
lock it up. Lock this shit up. It's not going to happen because every little girl out there needs to fantasize that you're actually her boyfriend.
Oh my
And
God.
it's just
yeah.
it makes no sense. And from what I read is that I guess the online abuse got really bad because they did a photo shoot together, and everyone was like, "She's sexually harassing him. What is she doing?" Blah, blah. And so they finally had to come out and be like, "It's not sexual harassment. We've been dating for 2 years."
Wow,
And
and,
then-
that's what prompted them to go public with a relationship.
Yes.
like it got really, really
Interesting.
ugly.
Yeah. And then the agency heads were like, we can't trust them, and then fired them.
Now,
Well, and can't it also sometimes when a relationship is outed or goes public or whatever can affect suddenly like advertisement deals go. It's that trust thing again.
Yeah,
and then the
but
advertisement deals drop away. Or
But for
whatever.
having a relationship.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
this is why
That's
you
kinda
have PR
ridiculous.
people. You know, it's called crisis PR. But it's like, is it the fact that that's
what's the
considered a
crisis?
crisis?
yes,
Exactly.
the fact
Crazy.
that every time someone is dating, the news
That's a
breaks
crisis.
as a scandal.
It's a
It's a
that's
scandal.
Right.
It's a
They
scandal
call it a
to be
It's
scandal.
always a
Somebody.
scandal. And
Yes.
when I first
Why is it a
when I
scandal?
first got into this world, I'd be like, scandal, blah, blah. I'm like, scandal, what's happening? And I'm like, blah, 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 blah,
Yeah,
it's
who
dating.
broke- who
and I'm
broke the
like,
law?
What?
No,
Wait,
oh,
why
It's a
is
scandal?
why is that
Went on a
scandal?
date.
Scandalous.
Wait,
It's a scandal.
I don't understand. I'm very confused.
Yes.
So I just feel that the way that it's been fed to, and this is something that I'm really fascinated about, and if anybody has any insight, I would love it,
Yeah.
is because I find that, because on Twitter, obviously, most of the people that I communicate with are native English speakers, or at least Western, have the Western mindset or ideology, for lack of a better description. And so we come at it a little bit differently. So I'm just wondering, culturally, is this we in the West are raised with our celebrity status being a lot different, and it's almost, our celebrities, correct me if I'm wrong, almost are unattainable. They're raised up for us as almost being an unattainable goal. So therefore we can't really take ownership of them. Where it seems like in South Korea, the celebrity culture it is attainable,
Yeah.
and therefore there becomes this weird ownership to it.
And an object of easy criticism.
Yeah, like
So,
I'm very curious as to what
yeah. Do you have
what that
insight?
is, what
I
all that
mean,
is. It's so juicy to me, and it's I think it's a cultural thing, and so I'm very interested in how that works, because here, like, uproar about the Cube Entertainment situation. We're like, that's ridiculous, how absurd. And so I'm just curious to see how that went. And even like the thing that I'm something else that fascinates me is the whole song couple. And I think, unfortunately,
From Descendants of the Sun,
yes,
yeah.
I think, unfortunately, they're hiding everything until they decided to announce that they were married. Did nothing to help their ecosystem of celebrity dating.
Right.
Because now everybody,
So no one believes a denial.
Nobody believes a denial.
But I'm wondering because, I haven't been paying attention to the celebrity culture in South Korea for that long. So I'm wondering if that existed before and that just cemented it. As far
No one
as
was that huge,
hiding,
though, right?
hiding
don't
it
think so.
and then coming out. Because aren't there other celebrity couples who have been very public for years?
yeah.
and there, I don't see any, I haven't heard of any uproar around those couples there being a problem with them.
So yeah, that's what I'm fascinated about. Like, why is it some couples and not others, and why does this one have to say? Now, I have read and Drama Milk and Drama Current have informed me, because I'm not that up on it, but because it's Song Hye-kyo, and she's had a couple of public relationships that have gone very badly, or just PR wise just did not go well.
Kept her private
so she
life
probably wanted to
private.
keep this one private for as long as she did, and I understand that. But I feel like going from deny, married just seems like that's just everyone just went, oh shit. Because do you guys remember how angry everybody got about about Park Sung-joon and Park Min-young?
Oh yeah.
When it came out, they're like,
Secretary
they're
Kim.
dating, and this is all the documentation and all this kind of stuff.
Which was, there was no I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The documentation I saw was
This is the proof.
2 separate pictures of them. Not in the same place.
So yeah,
They're dating.
People got really like. I feel bad. Is basically what it boils down to, and I'm just really fascinated by the whole thing. So yeah. So if you have any insight, or you have any thoughts, or you want to continue this conversation, because I think we'll probably come back to it again, because it is really interesting.
Yeah.
From an American versus South Korean, environment or
Celebrity perspective.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think we're just gonna wrap it up with both Young Ben and Sunyi Jin are in Los Angeles right now.
So we gotta go.
We gotta go. I'm gonna go do Pilates with Sunyi Jin, because she's intense. That's really all I want to do.
If you want to enjoy something, check Master in the House.
Oh my God, it's the most amazing episode ever. She's intense. I love her so much. Oh my God, I'm gonna go make her my best friend right now. Okay, we're the K3. I'm Jen.
I'm Karen.
I'm Marisa. Please comment and continue this conversation with us on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter.
Subscribe to us here on YouTube. Hit the bell.
Ding ding.
To be notified when we have something new to share with you, like today's K3 News Shot.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Thanks so much. Thanks, Drama Milk, Drama Current.
Yes.
See you next time.
See you next time. Bye.